True mental toughness isn't about becoming a hard, impenetrable rock that never gets hurt. Rather, it's about becoming a soft sponge that immediately bounces back into shape, no matter how hard it gets squeezed. It's not about refusing to bend no matter how fierce the storm is. It's the flexible strength to willingly sway in the wind and return to your center. This is the single greatest secret to building a bulletproof mindset that I want to share with you today. We often misunderstand mental toughness as having such thick skin that you wouldn't bleed a drop even if people tore you down. You know, that invincible person who remains completely unfazed by criticism and shows absolutely no emotional wavering under stress. But let's be real, we all know the truth. We aren't emotionless machines. We are human beings who might tell ourselves to play it cool during the day, only to find ourselves tearing up in the dark of night over a single passing comment. What happens if we forcefully suppress our feelings, telling ourselves, "I'm tough, nothing hurts me"? It's exactly like pouring boiling water into a fragile, ice-cold glass. You might look perfectly fine on the outside, until one moment you suddenly shatter into a million pieces. It's like keeping a defensive hedgehog in your heart to fend off the world. Eventually, you end up deeply pierced by your own protective quills. That's why we need to rewrite the formula for mental toughness. In psychology, true strength doesn't lie in never taking a hit. It lies in how quickly you recover after taking one. It's all about resilience. So how do we build up this flexible emotional muscle? First, gently label your emotions. When you break down, instead of beating yourself up and asking, "Why am I so mentally weak?" look at your feelings from a third-party perspective. Simply acknowledge it. I'm feeling really hurt by what they just said. The moment you stop being ashamed of your wounds and accept them for what they are, you'll feel the heavy weight of those emotions miraculously begin to drop. Second, separate yourself from the situation. Whenever someone hurts us or we make a massive mistake, we tend to internalize it as a fundamental failure of our entire existence. But keep this in mind, that person was just being out of line, or the circumstances simply weren't in your favor that day. Keep reminding yourself that a bad moment does absolutely nothing to diminish your worth as a person. Third, practice micro self-care. When your mental state hits rock bottom, making grand sweeping resolutions can actually be toxic. Take a warm shower, eat a bite of your favorite sweet cake, just go to sleep without overthinking. These tiny, seemingly trivial actions act as a powerful comfort, sending a clear message to your subconscious, no matter what happens, I've got your back. How is your heart doing right now? Are you forcing a smile in front of others while secretly bleeding on the inside? It's okay. If you break, you can glue the pieces back together. If you trip and fall, you can just sit there and rest for a while. That messy, fierce process of getting hurt, shaking, and standing back up is actually forging your mind into genuine, unbreakable steel. You are so much stronger than you think. I am wholeheartedly rooting for you, not to just grit your teeth and endure it, but to willingly bend, sway, and live with beautiful flexibility. This has been Psychology Lemon. Please share the warmth by hitting the like and subscribe buttons. I'll see you in the next video.